Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do are heel slides. And what I'm going to ask Hannah to do in a second is just push her heel away from her body into a nice straight line. And she's going to keep her pelvic in neutral so as the back doesn't arch as she does that. So we're just going to breathe normally at the minute, but we'll add breathing in on a future DVD. So I'm just going to ask her to slide away, and she's going to do 8 on this leg. She's going to keep her hips pointing to the ceiling. She's going to keep the connection through her abs. She's managing to stay nice and still there. She's only got 5 more to do. And we do it nice and slow, keeping the foot on the mat at this stage. Now, if you can only take your leg halfway, that's fine. You just take it as far as you can. If you feel your back start to come off the mat, you've gone too far. Is it one more? Just to check that you're counting. And one more. And then we're going to do the same on the other leg. Ooh, big crack. So we've just got a little bit of a wobble here on the pelvis. We're just going to straighten her out, and off she goes. This is the second one. Keeping the tummy in. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. This is an exercise you quite often get given for rehab after you've had spinal work. It teaches the legs to move independently of the back, and so it's actually the legs doing it without putting any stress on the back. How many? 2 left. Just remember, try and focus here and keep these. That's it. 1 more. Okay. The next exercise we're going to do is called knee raises, but we're just going to start with a foot float first. So this is the start, phase 1, shall we call it. So I'm going to ask Hannah just to hover her foot off the floor. We're going to keep with this foot, and she's going to place it down. She's going to do 4 on this. Now what I want Hannah to do is lift that leg without putting any pressure. So imagine that this foot is on eggshells. We're not pushing through, and we're not bulging. We're still in neutral. Is it 1 more? Yeah, 1 more. Now that is quite difficult actually, and she's going to do 4 on the other. What I don't want her to do is imprint in the mat. I just want her to stay in neutral. Keeping this knee still. So much to think about. 1 more. And now we're going to go into the full knee raise. So she's going to lift up, and she's going to keep with this leg and then take it down. She's going to do 8 of those, please. Now you notice the angle of Hannah's leg is not changing. She's not letting this ankle drop down. Now remember, if that's difficult for you, you keep with the first exercise. I think we've got 4 left. No bulging here, tummy in. No arching through the back. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And we're just breathing normally. Trust me, she's breathing. Are we there? Yep. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Now you may find that one side is better than the other. And if you need to have a little bit of a shufty and release the back off it all in between the legs, then please do that. Now please remember where your hips are, especially you ladies, because I find it quite common that they think it's here. It's here. Okay, so don't take it too far. Are we counting? Yeah. 2 more. Counting's not my strong point. I have to have at least 3 people doing it for me. 1 more. Okay, and taking it down. And you just do what your body's asking it to do. If it's to have a little shufty, then do that. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is a combination of the 2 that we've just done. So we're going to do a knee raise with a heel slide. So I'm going to ask Hannah to just lift the knee up above the hip, ankles in line with the knee. Now, if you can't, it's quite hard holding your leg there, so if you need to, you can just wrap your hands around your thigh and give it a little helping hand. But Hannah's young and strong, and she doesn't need to do that. What she's going to do with the other leg is just slide it away. She's going to do 6 heel slides. Now, this is quite difficult. It's quite difficult to keep the connection with the abs because your top leg just wants to bulge. So I'm going to ask her to pull those in. She's going to do 6. I think she's done 3. And then we're going to make sure that she's not overarching here and the ribs stay down. Fingers are relaxed. How many have we got left? 1 left. So that wasn't too bad. And then we're going to change the legs over. Now remember, you can always help the leg up and hold it if you need to. Do you want to hold that one? No? Just letting it go. Go. Feet are relaxed. No bulging here. Pull in. Thank you. Just 6, because this is quite tough. You will feel a lot of pressure in your abdominals doing this one. This is really a good trunk stability exercise. If you've got socks on, they'll start to come off with this exercise. Have we got one left? Yeah. Okay, keeping that leg bent and carefully replace this one on the floor. Okay.